Good evening, another day, another edition of Mzanzi Fundiz. We've got Lufuno, Lekoko. Lufuno's not very happy. Award sessions happened, didn't win anything, wasn't nominated for anything. Cox, so Lufuno, we're talking about award winners, we're talking about people who won trophies. So please just watch for now. Cox, awards were beamed. Virtual awards.
Yeah,
I think
COVID has made the PSL realize or maybe the cost is setting are the card.
No matter
I have a sneaky feeling or lady support and never said about back go stadium. There were people being there. But yeah, it takes away that element, man. You know, the human presence, man. You can't replace it with anything.
Lufuno, your neighbors, Orlando Pirates.
Yeah.
Walked away with lots of awards, MTN awards, Maswangani, you had China, walk away with all those awards. What do they say? Were you happy with the recipients who won and everything?
Yeah, I mean, the players that won really, they did very well. They had a very, very good season in general. So it was worth, you know, for them to get those awards, you know. Being happy is another issue. You know.
Defender of the let's then go there. Defender of the season, according to you, happy? We'll just start there randomly.
No, not happy.
Why are you not happy?
No, I mean Torre from Stellenbosch, for me, he should have walked away with that.
Was he nominated?
Yeah, he was there.
So what gave him the edge over Grant, according to you?
For me, he played more games. That's.
I know, Marawi.
Wait.
Just because you are playing does not mean. Just because you are present.
No, but
being in class does not mean you are passing.
You see, if you were to look at the balance of defense of Sundowns, you had Football of the Year. That was a critical part of that defense. For if you were to look at even the clean sheets, he contributed a lot. He himself, I'm talking Football of the Season, Williams. But if you look at the balance of the team that also Sundowns have at the back compared to what Stellies have, I mean, he was there. He was part of that 24 unbeaten run of Stellenbosch. He was part of that. He contributed to that. As well.
Compared to Sundowns,
a very good season.
No, I don't dispute that. Hey, Cox, how many goals?
This guy. I know Baba fella. Award. You are being disingenuous because when Ogarotsia registrar because a person.
No, because you're present in class, it means that you are passed.
Oh, hold on. Because Motumagile registrar are present.
Yeah.
Look at the difference Grant and Ireland. Look at the number of goals Sundowns conceded in total. And then once you do that, we break it down. Okay, hey Grant and Adala, how many goals did they concede? Far less goals. 2. So you look at that. 2 only. Ne? When you're talking about the player of the season, yes, I do commend Ronwen Williams. He made top saves. I agree. But do you know that Ronwen Williams is not even top 3 in terms of save? The reason Ronwen Williams are winning the player of the season is more about the play in total.
Okay. Oh.
I understand.
Wait, okay.
I agree. And the reason why Kekana then has only Sundowns conceded 2 goals when he was playing. He also played less games. So you are born to automatically as well. Nobody, you can't run away from that as well.
We are not running away from that.
Let's look at the games. If you go and look at the top games that you can look at big games against Sundowns, against Pirates, look at the performance of Torre.
You see, no, Cox, but isn't that the problem, Lufuno? You're telling us about big games. You're not judged on you playing against Sundowns. You're not judged on you playing against Pirates. You're not judged on you playing against.
It's a whole season.
Kaizer Chiefs was the freeway for
you. It's what Chiefs.
So what we are saying, but what you are saying is that you've got to be able to have seen what he was like when they were playing against Golden Arrows. You've got to have seen what it was like when they're playing against Cape Town Spurs, Cape Town City. All those games and then you look at the goals conceded by your team and how your team was playing in those games, you can't look at
Mpho,
4 games and then those 4 games.
For me, it tells me straight away that Steve, the first person that he used to play on the first team, he was going to put that defender. He plays 26 games in the DSTV Premiership.
So according to you,
he missed 4 games.
Okay, Dove woman.
Maybe because he was red carded.
But here's the thing.
To miss those games.
No, Lufuno.
So it's suspensions alone for him to miss.
So
you will actually gone.
Let's go with your criteria, Lufuno. Dove woman played more games than Kekana, so therefore Dove should have been. No, I'm giving you an example.
No, your example is not relevant here, Paul. Let's talk about Dove. Let's talk about Ismaila and
Kekana.
That's my view.
No, your view in Albutsotsi. View how when we look at it and we talk about this thing, Stellenbosch, you are even mentioning things that they went on an unbeaten run. But those unbeaten run. As a defender, what we have to look at, yes, you are unbeaten, great. That's great for a coach. But were you unbeaten in the sense that you are not conceding goals? Were you unbeaten in the sense that we can confidently say, no?
No, there were other.
Congratulations to Grant Kekana.
No, I got congratulations after congratulations now. But we then look at, and this for me was very interesting, the midfielder of the season, who was not a nominee for DSTV Premiership Player of the Season, because one is nominated by coaches, which means coaches think we is journalists. We are fellow plumbers there. I get the journalists, Brian Mufukeng were there, Popumuzo Manenze were there. So you then say we are fellow plumbers there because we've gone on hype. But those who are planning for the game are saying these are the people that give us problems.
Well, I totally don't agree with you entirely. Because if we were to look at Tito, he was a nominee for MTN8. So meaning that's the beginning of the season. So consistently, he was also nominee of the league. He was also a nominee of the Nedbank Cup. So in general, if you look at it football in the whole season, so he was consistent.
So let's go back on the criteria.
Yeah.
DSTV Premiership Player of the Season nominees. Voted by who?
Coaches.
So these are the people who go, if I plan...
Are there a lot of plumbers?
Okay. No, I think Lufuno, what project? I think what project, because we genuinely have coaches by Lohore. They know what they're doing. General in a team.
Yes.
Yeah, big teams.
Yes.
So if you are saying to me, a student cannot be awarded because the teachers see something different, something great in them, but we must take the word of the fellow students. How do we then?
Because my issue is that the player that was on that list, he was nowhere to be found anywhere. And if I were to choose even at Sundowns, personally, I wouldn't even put him in the football.
So Lufuno, what you are saying is that as supporters, we know better than the coaches. Because that's what by default you are saying.
Of course, you can't. We are part of the stakeholders.
No, I'm not asking whether you are a stakeholder.
We do.
Do you know better?
Some do. We are better than them.
Lufuno project. When this thing, Lufuno was not part of the awards. There was, but I think they should have made an award for the car that fetches other people. Lufuno sa kwatile usa
Why it's about to be
re khopela onwa metsi re tla bolela tse dingwe after the break bye.